Good evening and welcome to The Big Question. I am Ann Kiguta, sitting in for Hussein Mohammed, and our sign interpreter tonight is Douglas Okea. The Electoral Commission has this evening conceded to a key demand by Raila Odinga and agreed to sideline senior election officials unwanted by the opposition chief. IEBC Chair Wafula Chebukati has sidestepped the officials, among them Commission CEO Ezra Chiloba, and appointed a 6-member team to manage the October 17th poll. But will Odinga have to contend with the election date after the chairman officially gazetted it? Sam Gituku will be reporting shortly, and a little later on The Big Question, Kithure Kindiki, who is the senator of Tharaka Nithi, and Kenokoth Kibra MP will be discussing this issue with me. Now, 4 students believed to be the main suspects in Saturday's fire at the Moi Girls school in Nairobi that has claimed some 9 lives will be charged in court tomorrow. Detectives believe they have sufficient evidence to charge the Form 1 students with arson and murder. And as Hassan Mugambi reports, families of the victims will have to wait longer to identify and bury their loved children.
Arson and number of interrogations have happened.
It is a confirmation by Acting Interior Cabinet Secretary Fred Matiang'i that firmed up speculation that had been going round. The revelation that a deliberate human hand was the likely trigger behind Saturday's fire at Moi Girls School in Nairobi that has claimed 9 lives so far and left at least 5 others in hospital. And now detectives believe that they have gathered enough evidence to charge 4 students considered to be prime suspects in the inferno. Homicide detectives at the center of the investigations have told Citizen TV that the quartet, who are Form 1 students, will be arraigned in a juvenile court Wednesday to face arson and murder charges. Investigators believe that they have compelling evidence linking the students to the planning and execution of the arson attack. The girls were Wednesday questioned at the Directorate of Criminal Investigation Mazingira House headquarters. This as parents of the 9 girls who succumbed to the flames camped at the Chiromo mortuary for DNA identification of their children. The sight of the remains of their beloved children too much to bear. Grief was escalated after 2 families lay claim to a body reported to have been brought to the morgue yesterday, that of Mary Njengo. The families will have to wait for at least 3 weeks before their DNA samples are matched to the samples collected from the remains. With the victim confirmed as Hawa Aziz, Nancy Waitherero, Mary Njengo, Jen Chepkamboi, Hannah Timado, Esther Onyari, Whitney Kerubo, Alakir Malong and Eunice Atieno, the family of Natalie Asiko, another Form 1 student who has been reported missing, is anxiously waiting for a word on her fate.
Nikaenda kiwanjani pale kulikuwa na watoto, mimi siko na mtoto wangu. Nikauliza marafiki zake, wakaniambia ni kama walimuona kiruka kwa dirisha lakini hawana hakika. Nikapigia class teacher. Mwalimu akaniambia wakichukua roll call mtoto wangu hakuonekana.
With a minimum of 3 weeks before they can finally identify their loved ones, the families have been asked to exercise patience in the agonizing wait. Hassan Mugambi, Citizen TV.
The Electoral Commission has this evening conceded